So we are in back in line 14. The B part of line 14 says, seek peace and pursue it, and that gives us a reference scripture to Romans 14:19 that says, therefore let us pursue the things which make for peace and the things by which one may edify another. So the things that may build up another. All right, so now going back to this stanza, so it says, depart from evil and do good. Remember that in Genesis, all right, where it all began with this good and evil, because Adam and Eve ate from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. So that means that we're capable, all of us are capable of doing good and evil. All right? But whatever we feed the most is going to overtake us. All right? So it says to do good, depart from evil, and do good. Depart, that's an imperative command. That's an imperative verb. It's a command that we need to leave evil and do good. Moving into the next stanza, line 15, the eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and his ears are open to their cry. The face of the Lord is against those who do evil, to cut off the remembrance of them from the earth. All right, so now we talked about this already. In 1 Peter, we talked about the eyes of the Lord are on the righteous. The eyes. And it gives us a reference scripture to Job 36:7 that says, he does not preserve the life of the wicked, but gives justice to the oppressed. Make sure I read that right. 36:7. Well, I read 36. 30, it's line, verse 7. He does not withdraw his eyes from the righteous, but they are on the throne with kings, for he has seated them forever, and they are exalted. And so we read the reference scriptures from this psalm when we did Psalm 33 last time. All right, so we did cover that already, because it gave us a reference scripture in Psalm 113:8. You know, so we're not going to go there. All right, so now let's look at line 16. The face of the Lord is against those who do evil. And we talked about how the eyes and the ears are on the righteous. The eyes is on the righteous, the ears are open to his cry, to their cry. You know, but God's face against what? Those who do evil. And then so it gives us a reference scripture to Leviticus 17:10 that says, and whatever man of the house of Israel, or of the strangers who sojourn among you, who eats any blood, I will set my face against that person who eats blood, and will cut him off from among his people. And then we're going to 11. For the life of the flesh is in the blood, and I have given it to you upon the altar to make atonement for your souls, for it is the blood that makes atonement for the soul. Therefore I said to the children of Israel, no one among you shall eat blood, nor shall any stranger who sojourns among you eat blood. And whatever man of the children of Israel or of the strangers who sojourn among you, who hunts and catches any animal or bird that may be eaten, he shall pour out its blood and cover it with dust. For it is a life of all flesh. Its blood sustains its life. Therefore I said to the children of Israel, you shall not eat the blood of any flesh. The life of all flesh is its blood. Whoever eats it shall be cut off. All right. So, and that's what happens when it talks about being cut off, is that God would, going back to line 16 in Psalm 34, that means that cut off from the remembrance from the earth. That means destroy them. All right. So, and it gives us a reference scripture to Proverbs 10:7. That says, the memory of the righteous is blessed, but the name of the wicked will rot. All right, so God is serious about that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and pause here, and then we'll pick it up in line 17.